Want to say good morning, sunshine?
Morning, sunshine.
Good. You say it again.
Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning, sunshines. Whitney, you want to say good morning, sunshine?
No,
No.
spoken.
Okay, not today. Good morning, sunshines. We're just going to start off by having gratitude that fevers go away, right, Quince? Thankful for Tylenol. Thankful for water, cold water. Thankful for all of the medicines.
I drank my water.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Good morning, sunshines. They just wanted to say good morning, sunshine, with me first. We had a heck of a night, as you might be able to see. It was like party central down here. We slept on the couch again. Hold on real quick, baby. Yeah, I can't get it apart. I'll do it in a second, okay? Okay, I'll bring it right back to you. I'll do it and bring it right back to you. The kids, now Quincy's sick. This is just our world. This is what I look like. I'm a disarray of a mom, and that's the real life. Yeah, there's my home in the background. Let's talk about something though. Say good morning, sunshine. Say something you're grateful for today. Maybe that is medication, Tylenol. Maybe it's a brush when you decide to brush your hair. Whatever, not a big deal. Maybe it's the fact that it's Halloween. If you're watching this on Halloween, and if it's not Halloween, this conversation is still going to pertain to you guys. So if you're watching later on, if it's a rewatch, just keep watching. It'll all come full circle. I want to talk about how many we get, right? How many we actually get. And since today 'tis a holiday, we'll run with that one and just think for a second. Sometimes as parents, you guys can tell me if you'd agree. Sometimes as parents, man, it's just hard to maintain the energy of our little beings, isn't it? Like they want to do all the things and go hard all the time. And sometimes we want to be like, you know what? I just don't want to go big or go home. Let's just go around to a couple houses, get back to the house as quick as we can, and just get this holiday over with. Have you guys ever been there? It's not important to me. That's not an important thing to me. So let's just get this over with. And this might not be Halloween. It might be, dyeing Easter eggs. It might be that I can move my legs. Yes, Rebecca. It might be even a small activity, like a field trip or things where you're just you have to muster up the energy to keep up with these tiny humans who are so full of life that they're teaching us, and then you think about it for a second. You take a step back and you think how many do I really get? I only get so many on Halloweens. How many Halloweens do our kids truly participate in? When they're just born and one, they're toddling, you might think it's cute, but they can't even wobble up to a house yet, right? And then when they're 2, they don't fully understand. Maybe give that to them. But then it's really 3 until maybe 13. Maybe you get 10. Maybe you get 15 or 16 if you're like me and your kids, are anything like me going trick-or-treating until I'm a senior because I'm a kid, So that's not a lot. Let's just say the number is 13. You only get 13 of these occasions, of these Halloweens, where you could just let it go by, just do what you need to do to get through it, or you could really wrap yourself up in it and show up. And I don't know what that means for you, but I think in my mind, right, I think about the show upness in something like today, the holiday, could mean that you go the extra mile and you dress up when you go trick-or-treating with the kids. You're I don't have anything to dress up with. Look on Pinterest, you guys. There are so many different things you could do. It could be the easiest thing, a little face paint or a different hairdo, right? Maybe the show up is that you guys come back to the house and you separate your candy and you count your candy and you spend time with them all around this event. Maybe the show up is that even though you don't want to go do an extra block, they do. And you're oh, but no, bedtime's in 15 minutes. You're you know what? I get 13 of these. Maybe I am good. Let's go the extra mile. Let's do just do a little bit more. Maybe it's this morning. What time is it? Not 8:30 a.m. You're it's 8:30 a.m. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you're going to an office. Maybe you're at the office now. I don't know how this works if you're at the office. I'm going to dress up during the full day. I don't why not? My kids will be so entertained by the fact that, hey, mom, this is probably what I'm going to do, right? You saw Quincy. I was feeling so great too. Let's go dress up while we're at home. Let's make this full Halloween day a Halloween day. Let's watch all the Halloween movies since we're not going to school and things. I'm still going to figure out a way to show up because you only get so many. Now, take it away from Halloween. My mom, she was so cute. She came over the day, and like my kids are always at grandma and grandpa's. They're always at grandma and grandpa's, right? They love it. Like they wake up like, is grandma and grandpa awake? I'm like, no, honey, it's 5:20 in the morning. Oh, okay, can we call them? Can we go over? Right? They want to be there all the time, and it's exhausting, right? My parents, like 68, 70 years old, like they have these two little tiny beings that are all the time. And she actually came over just recently, and she was sharing how she told her hubby, grandpa, like I get it, we're tired, but we only have so many more years. We only have so many years that they're going to run over and want to spend time with grandma and grandpa, that they're want to have sleepovers with grandma and grandpa, that they're going to want to play outside with us, that they're going to want anything to do with us. We only have so much time, So it's not just Halloween, it's all of our lives. And especially, especially for me, this ties close with our little beings, the little humans that we're around, that we only get so many, especially like anything that's full of youth and light and excitement that we just don't have the energy for. So maybe this year we can show up a little extra. Not just like kind of show up or get through, but could we show up and just be a little extra, a little over the top? We're like, man, mom, you're kind of batshit crazy, but I'm digging what you're doing. I'm digging that you're making it that good of an experience for me, because in 12 years, I'm going to give nothing about Halloween. I'm not even going to want to, my kids are in college. I'm not going to see you. My son's going to do whatever he does today. Like, I'm not even going to be around my bigs. Right? But those littles, I still have them for a little while. I can still make this super special for them. And at the same time, this is the final piece, you guys. When you do that, you dig down into your youth, and that energy can transition how you show up just outside of this experience. Reaching down and discovering how youthful and energetic you truly can be when you decide to lay your laziness aside. And I'm not saying it's lazy not to do all the things for Halloween, right? But where you're just like, okay, I'm gonna put in the extra, and you see that, well, I can be extra. I can be too much. I can be over the top, and I can make this the best day that I possibly can. Not just Halloween, every holiday, every event that you can muster up the feelings to do that. So, guys, I know, Leon, I can't even imagine what it's like to come to your house, like show up extra for all of the children. If you don't have kids that are little right now, right, you can show up extra for all the babies that come to your house. How cool is that? Okay, that's all the conversation for today. Thank you to the hot mess train right here that is the Carroll household. We're going to go do 60 loads of laundry because, wow, that was a night. That was a doozy, but it's fine. And then we're going to dress up, or maybe I'm already in a witch's costume. I'm not really sure what I'm wearing right now. I love you guys. Remember, perspective reveals miracles. Will that ever get easier to say? I'm not sure. Make somebody smile today. Love you guys. Bye.